Hi guys, welcome to Oliveboard. So in this video we are going to discuss how to master general awareness for upcoming Canara Bank PO and Syndicate Bank PO. These exams are just around the corner, they are approaching. So you are already preparing, you must have already started. So this video will provide some of the momentum for your preparation in general awareness section, and it will tell that you should not why you should not ignore this section, right? And it will also suggest some of the important topics which you might have missed, but if you see the video, then you may get to know what topics you should study, because these topics which we have included, they have come in almost all the banking exams. They have been repeated in all the banking exams in the past several years. Okay, so let's start. So the exam dates: Syndicate Bank is on 25th February. Previously it was on 18th, but the date has been shifted, so it's in a way it is very good. 7 days, you're getting 7 more days. Then the next week, very next Sunday, we have Canara Bank on 4th of March. For both these exams, the pattern is it is similar. Pattern is similar, right? Don't mind for my writing. Negative marking is there, sectional cutoff is there. So sectional cutoff will be there for the GA section, general awareness section as well, and there's a composite time duration. So if you are well prepared for this section, what you can do is you can score more marks in less time, right? 50 questions, even if you spend 8 to 10 minutes, if you're well prepared, you just have to see the question, and if you know the answer, you can take, or you can mark the answer in your online exam. That's it. You don't have to solve anything, you don't have to think much in most of the questions. So this way you can score more in less time. Current affairs, last 6 months. So the types of questions we are discussing here, three types of questions mainly will be there out of those 50. Okay, then current affairs, these are the most important questions, mostly questions you will find of current affairs. Then banking awareness is also very important. Then some of the questions you will find out of static GK. The weightage is less, but still the portion is important, because we have to score the target for GK or general awareness section should be 35 plus in any case, and if you can approach 40, it would be very good. You still have a lot of time. You have 20 days for Syndicate and some 27-28 days for Canara Bank, and if you study regularly, you can score really well, seriously. So some points to remember, these are very important points. You might be following them, but let's revise them, right? Don't ignore the importance of GK section. I've already told you why GK section is so important. Score more in less time so that you can give more time to other sections, right? They require time. The syllabus of GA is very wide, right? So if you are preparing general awareness for already for two months or 1 month, if you have already started preparing, then you might be prepared to some extent, okay, and you are bound to do well in GA section. But if you're starting now, or if you've just started, then this video is more important for you. So covering everything will be difficult. You cannot cover each and everything under the sun. Anything can be asked, right? So we'll discuss some important topics, right? Revision is the key. Whatever you start, whatever you read, revision is the key. Okay, and making notes is an easy way to revise. So how you can make notes? You can take a small notebook, or you can take A4 sheets and staple them and take them wherever you go. Like if you are working, you are going to office, if you haven't taken leaves already, so you can revise them in your office. If you are going somewhere, you can revise them there. So it's hardly take anything, right? So revision is very important, because if you study something today, if you don't revise, you will forget it, 80% of it in the next 2 3 days. So revision is very important, and if you manage to revise 4 5 times, then very good. Then regular revision is very required, very is required. 1 hour at least is required for revision. You have to, because you will have so many facts that you will need at least 1 hour for the revision. So you can study general awareness at night also, because during the day you can solve maths, you can solve logical reasoning, you can do English questions, because they require more of your logical aspects of your mind, right? And general awareness, you just have to read. It's interesting also because you know you're going to have some new facts about what is going around you. So it is interesting, and you can read them at night, you can revise them at night, and then you can sleep. So you can read them anytime. Then source 6, some book. Banking awareness book is very important. You can take that. Arihant Publications has a good book for banking awareness. You can buy that. You can have it on Amazon or Flipkart also, around 150 rupees. Then Lucent for static portion, for currencies, for capital. So it covers, and it's not very important for banking exams, not very important. You can do that from GK capsules also. Then previous year questions are very important, which have been asked by IBPS, because the exam will be taken by IBPS. So if you do previous year questions, there are many questions like banking awareness, banking terminologies are there. They may be repeated. That's the point. Then online test series, the most important thing is online test series, because whatever you have prepared, whatever you have learned, not just in GK, in all the other sections also, you're going to check it through online test series, online mock test, where you stand and which areas you can improve, right? Through online test series, you'll get to know in which areas, in which sections you're getting low marks, and you have to improve those sections, right? So good online test series is very important. Then general awareness online capsules, you can find them on internet. Then at last, some important topics to study. RBI latest news. RBI questions have been asked every time. Some question from RBI, some latest news, something, because RBI is very important. Then banking news, this comes under current affairs. Appointments of CMD, CEOs. Then some banking organizations like we have IBA. IBA has got a new chairman. You have to find out by yourself. Then other, like we have international organizations also. Then what are the current repo rates, reverse repo rates, statutory liquidity ratio rates, CRR. So these rates, current rates, you should know. Then awards, international, national, we have already covered it in another video. You can watch that video. It's an excellent video. For sports also, we have covered a video for 2017. These are all the current affairs specific videos for especially for banking and government exams. So you can watch them videos, make your notes, so it will save your time. Then defense, then summits, we have made a video for all the summits. This is also a very good video for all the 2017 summits, so it will save your time. Then important days of observance. For this you should do some 3-4 months, last 3-4 months, like December, which days came, like World Environment Day, right, like this. Okay. Then books and authors, obviously recent books and authors and very famous books and authors. In 2017, some books might be inaugurated by some leader, some political leader, or some sports person. Some autobiographies here are very important. Okay, so these topics are not very big topics if you do them with your smart strategy. Like if you see in previous year papers, mainly current books and authors had been asked, those who were in news in that particular year. So you can just make a list in your notebook for notes, and you will have some 30-35. Hardly it will take 10 minutes to read and revise. Then obituaries, hardly anything. Currencies and capitals, they are very important, and I'm very sure that at least one question will be there out of 50 from currencies and one from capitals. So you don't have to do all the countries, but countries which are important from perspective of Indian perspective, like our neighbors, and which countries which we have some trade relations, right? Then headquarters of various organizations like UNO organizations, we have World Bank also, we have UNHCR also. So this is, then budget 2018 we have already covered, and questions will be there from schemes and all the other things. What is the allocation for particular scheme, what is the duration? So these things, budget and economic survey, these are very important. These have been covered by videos. We are running a series on economic survey. You can watch that and save your time. Various government programs and schemes, very important. They have been discussed in economic survey as well as in budget also. So these three topics are very important. Then India space program, you can do if there is any latest news, a very short topic. Then about SEBI, who is the chairman, what is the full form, what it does, what are the functions. Then IRDAI, IBA, then something about mutual funds. So I'm giving you a rough idea. There may be some other products also apart from mutual funds from the banks, so you should know this comes under banking awareness. And FICCI is an organization, NESCOM. The twin balance sheet problem is very important. You can have a question from this topic. This is very important, right? And NPAs also comes under this thing. Then agriculture, because agriculture and banking are very much related, because banks give loan to agriculturers, farmers for agricultural schemes. So this is very important. Latest technologies, here I'm talking about big data, artificial intelligence, machine learning, neural networks, etc., cloud computing. So you should know what these technologies are, what these technologies are all about. Then external sector, so this is these topics are related to our economy. Then budget related terms, like we have fiscal deficit target, or fiscal deficit targeted by the government. There are other terms also. Inflation. Then banking app names, what is YONO, that you have to find out. YONO is an app by which bank. NPCI, BHIM, what is the BHIM app? Some geographic location related, like this place, or national parks also. So these things. And cryptocurrencies, just read about cryptocurrencies, what are cryptocurrencies, what is blockchain technology. And there are some other topics. When you go and read these topics, you will find other topics also. So they are economy related. Economics, you should do, there's a book called Ramesh Singh where you can study all these things from. Inflation, banking, then insurance, SEBI. So these terms you can find. So these topics, and if you go banking apps, you'll find many banking apps. So this way you will cover many topics which you might have missed, and the question might have come from these topics, because these topics which have been mentioned here, they have got questions from previous year exams, right? So guys, in this video, this is it. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to Oliveboard channel, because we are providing you all the way, all the topics, all the general awareness. We will be with you in the upcoming banking and government exam season. Thank you.